Very happy there with his newest acquisition. Here's a look at the match stats. Both teams pretty solid defensively. Palace never really troubling David Raya, but Eze'S' goal was actually Arsenal's 11th from a set piece this season, and surprise, surprise, it's the most by any team in the Premier League. Here's a look at the standings now in the Premier League. Arsenal 4 points clear at the top ahead of Bournemouth. Spurs move into third. Sunderland there in fourth position. As for Manchester City, they're there in fifth and level on points with Manchester United. Don't think they had that on their bingo card. All right, let's welcome in our two favorite Frenchmen, shall we? Julien Laurens and Frank Leboeuf. Jules, let me start with you, why don't I? Because you are so close, of course, to the Arsenal crew. I mean, they're looking good defensively. They're still unbeaten in quite a few games. We expected Palace to be a challenge for them, but now the way things are going, it's looking like the title race could be over.
I don't think there's still plenty of football to be played, Alexis. But certainly today, again, they look so strong defensively. They just don't give anything away to the opposition. There was only one shot on target for Palace. Actually, this is the only shot on target they conceded in the whole of October in the 3 games they played. They just had nothing against them, against West Ham, against Fulham, and then again today against Crystal Palace. They don't give you anything. They've the best defense, not just in the Premier League, but in Europe. Only 3 goals conceded in 9 Premier League matches. And even if you look at the three goals they conceded, one is a direct free kick for Szoboszlai, one is that counter-attack from Manchester City and Erling Haaland, and the third one is Voltemade on another set piece. So even on open play, they've only conceded 1 goal in 9 games so far this season. And that's how they built their success so far this season, on that very strong defense.
Well, Jules, there is definitely being very diplomatic, but if we have a look at the odds, Stevie, and I know you probably don't want to see this because of what happened to Liverpool yesterday, but Arsenal looking like significant favourites according to the odds to win the Premier League. How do you see it?
I don't see how you could back against Arsenal right now. You know, winning the Premier League is about consistency. You know, you can sometimes be incredibly good, sometimes you can be average, but get the job done. And this Arsenal side can do all of these things, but the one thing you cannot argue is their strength. Strength of mind, strength of character, strength of organisation, I mean, strength of the defence. I mean, they are the one side in the Premier League where every time they step on the field, there are certain things that you can guarantee that are going to happen. And you can't say that with any other side in the Premier League. So it's about being consistent, and there's no question that Arsenal absolutely are the most consistent side in the Premier League.
Frank, what did you think of the game? It's giving me the performance, the kind of performance that we saw from Arsenal today is the kind of performance that you expect the title winners and the eventual champions to grind out.
Definitely, and the word consistency is the main word to express, what we see with the Gunners right now. I was very impressed, and you feel that and they know exactly what to do, and you also see that they can improve. You know, we can talk about Gyökeres and how they use him. The guy asked from some balls, in the space behind the goal. I saw I think in the second half, Saka not serving him very well. So they can still improve. But right now, as Jules and Stevie alluded, I don't see any other team being able to be as good as and as consistent as Arsenal right now. And so you don't see anybody being capable of winning the title right now, but Arsenal. And I was very impressed defensively. I mean, Gabriel is a monster, and you can add, of course, Saliba, even if he got injured. I don't know what happened to him, going out half time. But the middle of the park is very good. I mean, Rice is the model of again consistency and hard work every game that he plays week in, week out. So there is nothing much to say about the fact that even if they didn't have a good first half, they were there, and you could see that they were better, and you knew that a set piece will make the difference again. But they struggled a little bit at the end of the game, the Gunners. But they're so solid, they're so calm, they exactly know what they do. And in goal they have a Raya as well, very good. So they didn't have any much trouble in that game, even if you feel that they're not perfect and they can improve. So it says a lot about the power that they have and the contender they are for the title.